In this edition of Phoenix News, we focus on our school's theater department and their latest show. Take a trip to the makerspace and get a soccer recap. All this and more.
Welcome back to another edition of Phoenix News. I'm Noah Presno.
And I'm Anthony Hernandez.
Anthony, isn't it crazy that the end of the year is almost here? It's almost like just yesterday we were walking through the doors to get our schedules.
I know, it's crazy. And I can't really wrap my head around the fact that soon the weather's going to be nice and sunny, and I'm going to be laying by the pool with a cold glass of lemonade.
Man, a glass of lemonade sounds so good right now. I know all the students here at DTSOI are just counting down the days till summer.
Whoa there, Noah. Even though we're close to the end of the year, that doesn't mean we're quite there yet. Instead, let's take a look at some of the achievements our students have accomplished this year.
That's right. August Norman, a 10th grader here at DTSOI, has written his own play, The Color Beige, and put it on for the school. In addition, the theater department also put on a production of They Eat Sunshine, Not Zebras.
That's an interesting name. Let's take a trip to our theater department and see what they have to show us.
Holy thunderstorm.
What's the matter?
Well, don't just grow there. Kill it! Kill it! Kill it! Kill it! Get it away from here!
I'm sorry, but
kill it!
I didn't do anything wrong.
It's a weed!
The Color Beige. It's a show about like colors and like a color hierarchy, and the main character is at the very bottom of the hierarchy, even like not really in the hierarchy, he's kind of cast out, and it's kind of like, it's similar to a lot of caste systems, and the show just follows the character trying to like get out of this like bottom of the pit area in his life and trying to like make it up the hierarchy and like have more power and like role in his life, more like meaning.
Just lane too.
Hello.
So this is my directorial debut, first play I'm directing. It's called They Eat Sunshine, Not Zebras by Dara Murphy. 10 blades of grass are standing in the field, and they're very concerned with being the same and not exhibiting non-standard behavior. So because they're scared of a lawnmower that'll come through and take them all out and cut them and make them the same height. So they're very concerned with being the same, nobody acting out, everybody, not really allowed to have fun. And so what happens is a dandelion grows up right in the middle of them, and kind of chaos ensues.
I don't mean to interrupt. I'm new here, and I thought I should introduce myself. Hi.
My character's name is Sunny, and I'm a dandelion. And as a dandelion in a field of grass, they don't like me very much. The show overall is about community and the pressures of fitting in. So my character is sort of a focal point for that issue.
We were having trouble getting our play last year, 12 jurors, approved by the admin of the school. And so there was an offhand joke like, what sort of play they want us to put on, The Color Beige. And then that spiraled into, well, someone could write that, as a joke or whatever. And then I ended up writing it, and it's turned into what it is today. So yeah, it all really started from a joke that was made, a year ago in a theater classroom, and here we are now.
We've been working on the show for like about a month and a half, maybe a little bit longer. Haven't really kept too much track of it, but it's been a while. We've also been working on the show before Christmas break. We worked on it for about like another month, because we were taking it to Thespian One Act Festival to be entered in competition.
So we started rehearsal January 29th, and the main hiccup has just been people being sick, given that it's cold and flu season. So that's been kind of hard to work around. We've had to have a lot of stand-ins for different rehearsals, but overall it's been going fairly smooth, and we're really excited because we think it's going to be a lot better than some of the others have been.
Yeah, no, I know. I turned myself in. Yeah, some choice. Little lie or die for the truth. Either way, you got rid of your problem.
Beige is a very interesting character because he plays into the role assumed of him, but he doesn't quite fit it, and he can definitely feel that in himself. And so there's a lot of internal conflict about whether he belongs in this world.
Terribly sorry, man.
I think it was originally an idea from Mr. Cohey, and then we talked about it, and it was like, well, there's a show that I know and like, and it matches the same theme as the color beige that has to do, with, kind of uniqueness, what it means to be, a person and fit into society, and who are you and how do you, fit in with the rest of the world. And so similar themes, and then we decided, let's do 2 so we can get more student involvement, more opportunity, and stuff like that.
Special thanks to Zephyr Iva Hill for shining a stage light on our amazing theater department.
Another space full of creativity and student development is the makerspace. Most people go in thinking it's just a library, but it has so much more to offer.
Yes, for those of you who don't know what you're missing, you better pay attention. You might just see a friendly, furry face somewhere in this video.
We go to the library every morning before school starts.
I'm probably in the library 2 to 3 times a week.
Really, I'm often in the library, like every single Monday or every morning I'm in there. I try to see the new books that they have.
Charles Wallace is a 5-year-old standard poodle, and he's been trained as a therapy dog, so he gets to come to the library, usually comes about 1 or 2 times a month now, and hangs out in the library.
He's so cute. I'm not gonna lie. He's really cute. I love his curly hair. I love how, I don't know, he's stylish to me. He's really cute.
I think Charles Wallace is really cute.
He's so cute! He's so cute.
He's such
so
a friendly dog.
Yeah. When you come in, he's just always just there, welcome your mornings.
Well, I love how busy and crowded the library is in the morning. I love the energy. I love that there's kids in here doing all different kinds of things, and it seems like a really safe space for kids to start their day. But because we'll have sometimes 50 or 60 kids in the library, it's a lot of energy really early in the morning. So it is lovely when I ring the bell and send them off to class, and then probably within 3 minutes, it's completely silent in the library, and it's back to being more of a typical library in that kids are coming in and out, and they're checking out books, and we're having conversations about books and things like that. But yeah, I do appreciate the busyness of the morning and then the quiet that follows it.
I told you the makerspace is more than just books.
Yes, and I'm glad to hear that we aren't the only people in the building that get to hang out with Charles Wallace.
When it comes to entertainment, many students love to watch cartoons, specifically anime. While there are many known anime studios, there are a lot of new indie anime studios getting their content out to the public on different streaming platforms.
For more on this subject, we turn our attention to Phoenix entertainment reporter Daniel Guzman.
Hey there, I'm Daniel Guzman, and today I want to talk a little bit about an industry that's ever growing on the internet. It's called the indie animation industry. And this industry is where creators can make something and then they put it out there for many to enjoy. Popular examples of this would be Has-Been Hotel, Lackadaisy,
See them rain their fire down!
Murder Drones, and The Amazing Digital Circus.
What's happening?
It's just Kaufmo. Don't worry about it.
Kaufmo abstracted? he's fine.
And with 3 of the shows that I just named, you don't even need a subscription to watch them. You can just pop on YouTube, search them up, and you'll probably find a pilot to it somewhere on there. And also content farming, but we don't talk about that. Now, since big studios don't fund these shows, it means that these people require support to be able to continue their projects. Animation is a very expensive type of form of art. And to put things in perspective, Family Guy costs around $2 million to produce a single episode. Now, you might be thinking, well, indie animation, you know, it's cartoons, doesn't really seem like it'd be my thing. Well, let me list you a couple of shows that I have similar interest in and see if maybe you'd enjoy watching them. First off, we have Melvin Macabre by Meat Canyon. It's a show about this little dark, gray human creature thing that kind of just wants to live life, but also struggles with fighting his inner thoughts. And as someone who has a lot of intrusive thoughts, that one kind of works well for me. Anyway, have you ever wanted to see 2 children run around a playground-like area while being chased by unimaginable horrors? Well, then you should check out Playground by Rodrigo Salsa. It's not out right now, but the trailer for it is out on YouTube, and it's some pretty promising stuff, I must say. I might check this out whenever it finally comes out. Now, also wonder, have you ever wanted to see a guy who can turn orange fight to rock music from the 2000s? Well, doesn't exist yet, but it could be a thing in the future. Well, we don't know. Anyway, those are just a few of the things that I wanted to list off. See if it piqued your interest. That's all I've got to say. So I'll take it back to the anchors now. Thank you for listening. How's that?
Thank you, Daniel, for helping bring some of these videos to our attention.
Now, it's time for us to turn our attention to our DTSOI soccer team and a game that happened since our last Phoenix News edition.
Yes, Aaron Parra, our soccer reporter, has more to share about the SOI versus Lakeside junior high boys and girls teams.
Our girls won 2-1, and our boys lost 3-1. I'm Paul Crouch. I coach soccer at DTSOI, grades 6, 7, and 8. Defensively, their press was very organized. They were counter-pressing very well, and the tenacity was there. We just kind of ran out of gas in the boys' game at the end. We played well. We just have a few things we need to correct, and one of those things is getting our fitness up. I'd say in a couple of years as a coach, I've had teams that don't really gel together, maybe personality conflicts. And I kind of run my unit as a family where we all have to support each other. So we've had adversity within the teams where there's just been a personality clash. So a lot of team bonding and a lot of conversations and having my leaders really step in and help out. I expect much of what you see the other night, but just a little bit better. They're going to play with heart. They're going to play with the right attitude, whether the game's going in our favor or it's not. And I think, obviously, I think you're going to see better chemistry. We train in this small gym, and we go outdoors. It's a totally different game when you're doubling the amount of people on the field. And I think they're just going to start figuring things out amongst themselves and building chemistry off each other.
Thanks to Coach Crouch, our soccer program is growing rapidly, and we are so proud of the progress they have made.
It's coming to the end of our show, and there's no better way to end it than by showcasing this month's influential teacher.
If you have a teacher you would like to nominate for our next influential teacher segment, please email Mrs. Couch with your nomination. She will let us know here at Phoenix News.
Now, let's take a trip down to the 300s and visit one of our favorite 8th grade social studies teachers.
My name is Jess Urbina, and I teach 7th and 8th grade social studies. I have always really liked social studies. Growing up, it was my favorite subject in school, and I just think it's really awesome to see the way that we can connect what's happening in today's world to past things that have happened. students. Like, if I didn't have the students that I had, there's no way that I would say, but all the students here are wonderful and amazing, and I love them. The coworkers that I get to work around, and the zone is awesome, and also just the school in general is like truly what I think education should look like. Teach high school. When I did my internship, I thought I was going to be teaching high school, and then we moved to Arkansas, and so I was applying for any job I could get. But now that I teach middle school, like, I truly love it. I love this age. I think the students are like kind of hilarious. They're kind of coming into their own and their personalities, and they're getting more and more independent, and so it's just like enjoyable to work with middle school students.
She's like the best teacher ever. I feel like she understands us in a way that not any other teacher can, but I'm really proud of her because she's accomplished so many things, and she's just the best teacher.
She's always a positive and good teacher. She's always helping me out, and she tolerates my humor.
Some of my favorite memories from SOI, definitely just like the relationship I've built with students, and the fact that I think it's kind of fun to take 5 minutes of class and instead of diving right into content, being able to just like have conversations with them and like what's going on in their lives.
One of my favorite memories is when she cooks like cookies, or like just like she bakes things for us and lets us eat in class.
My favorite memory with Mr. Bina is telling Gael to stop yapping.
Just the relationship with the students, honestly, is like my favorite part of this job. It's my favorite memory. Having students teach my class because I think they can do it better. Like, I don't know, all of it's wonderful.
We are so lucky to have an amazing teacher like Mr. Bean at our school.
And that wraps up this edition of Phoenix News. See you in the next one.